In Episode 1, we explored some of the greatest star-studded rock encounters in history. Now, we're continuing that journey to present more names that prove the power of so-called supergroups. These bands are formed by musicians who are already well-established in other projects or famous groups, brought together by the idea of creating something even bigger. The individual talent of each member and the anticipation surrounding these partnerships make every lineup special and unique. Check out the incredible selection we prepared for this Part 2. 10 rock supergroups that will take your breath away. Blind Faith. Formed in 1968, Blind Faith brought together 4 prominent musicians: Eric Clapton and Ginger Baker from Cream, Steve Winwood, known for his work in Traffic, and bassist Rick Gretsch from Family. The supergroup fame came even before they released any music. Their only album blended blues, rock, folk, and touches of psychedelia, generating classics like Can't Find My Way Home. Despite their short duration, Blind Faith left a lasting influence on the fusion of virtuosity and melodic composition in rock. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. This folk rock supergroup was born in 1968 and brought together David Crosby of the Byrds, Stephen Stills of Buffalo Springfield, Graham Nash of the Hollies, and later, in 1969, Neil Young, also from Buffalo Springfield. Each member brought their unique voice and style, creating complex harmonies that became their trademark.
I can see my life before me. When I finally get myself together.
With albums like Deja Vu, they combine folk, rock, and political messages, becoming one of the voices of the counterculture. Their influence went beyond music, shaping the sound and message of the early 1970s.
So much time to make up everywhere you turn. Stand by the stairway, you see something certain.
Journey.
You touch my life.
Formed in 1973 by former members of Santana and Frumia's Bandersnatch, Journey started with a sound focused on progressive rock. Guitarist Neil Schon and keyboardist Greg Rowley brought the Latin influence from Santana, while drummer Ainsley Dunbar brought the heaviness from his time with Frank Zappa's band. In the late 1970s, with the addition of Steve Perry, Journey shifted towards arena rock, achieving huge success with albums like Escape. Anthems like Don't Stop Believin' became a definitive part of rock history and symbols of enduring popularity.
You're the only one, I told you. The only
Damn Yankees. Damn Yankees emerged in 1989, uniting Ted Nugent, Tommy Shaw of Styx, Jack Blade of Night Ranger, and drummer Michael Cartellone. The group combined solid hard rock credentials with a great stage presence. Their debut album spawned hits like High Enough, blending catchy melodies with classic rock energy. Despite their brief career, Damn Yankees is remembered as a standout collaboration from the late 1980s. the David Lee Roth Band. After leaving Van Halen in 1985, David Lee Roth assembled a powerful lineup with guitarist Steve Vai, bassist Billy Sheehan, and drummer Greg Bissonette. The combination brought together high-level technique and Roth's extravagant charisma.
Well, I can rock with anyone, but not now. You ready for the new sensation? Well, here's a shotgun round the world. Remember dancing on
The group released successful albums like Eat M and Smile, featuring virtuosic performances and high-energy rock. Although the lineup changed over the years, its beginning is considered one of the high points in supergroup history. If you're enjoying this list, be sure to check out part 1 of our series on supergroups, where you'll find some of the most legendary encounters in rock history. Click the card that's appearing in the upper part of your screen. Them Crooked Vultures. This powerful trio emerged in 2009 with Joshua McQueens of the Stone Age, Dave Grohl of Foo Fighters and Nirvana, and John Paul Jones of Led Zeppelin. The union brought together experiences from different generations of rock. Their self-titled album presented a heavy, groovy sound, mixing stoner rock, alternative, and hard rock. Despite being short-lived, the band received critical acclaim for their chemistry and raw musicality. UK. UK was formed in 1977 by bassist and vocalist John Wetton of King Crimson, keyboardist and violinist Eddie Jobson of Roxy Music, guitarist Alan Holdsworth of Soft Machine, and drummer Bill Bruford of Yes and King Crimson.
See the spell is loose.
5 o'clock, driving down.
The band combined the complexity of progressive rock with the virtuosity of jazz fusion, releasing albums like the self-titled UK. It became a cult favorite among prog fans, showing the potential of elaborate music within the supergroup format. Audioslave. Formed in 2001, Audioslave united Chris Cornell, vocalist of Soundgarden, with the instrumentalists of Rage Against the Machine, Tom Morello, Tim Comerford, and Brad Wilk. The group combined powerful vocals, innovative guitars, and a solid rhythmic foundation. With hits like a Stone and Cochise, the band blended alternative rock and hard rock, achieving commercial success. Audioslave left a legacy as one of the most prominent supergroups of the 2000s.
The cold offense are the same that burn crosses.
Take it on me.
Sons of Apollo. Sons of Apollo emerged in 2017, bringing together progressive metal veterans Mike Portnoy and Derek Sherinian, both ex-Dream Theater, guitarist Ron Bumblefoot Thal of Guns N' Roses, bassist Billy Sheehan, and vocalist Jeff Scott Soto.
I'm chipping away with my dinner, with my inner.
The band mixes refined technique with the energy of hard rock on albums like Psychotic Symphony. Their sound is geared toward fans of complex arrangements and high-level execution.
Just close your mind, you can find all you need with your eyes.
Bloodbath. Formed in 1998, Bloodbath is a Swedish death metal supergroup with members from Catatonia, Edge of Sanity, Opeth, and later Paradise Lost. The original lineup featured Mikael Åkerfeldt, Anders Nyström, Jonas Rengsson, Dan Svanrud. Known for their old-school death metal sound, they released brutal albums like Nightmares Made Flesh. Bloodbath remains respected in extreme metal, admired for its authenticity and intensity.
It's time for the final feast. Live in your flesh. I'm born to conquer.
Just as we saw in the previous part, these supergroups show that when high-level musicians come together, creativity and energy reach another level. Now it's your turn. Tell us in the comments which supergroups deserve to appear in part 3 of the series. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and share it with other rock fans. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episodes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.